Well, today I have some new friends with me. Usually I talk to Cindy on these days, but we're talking about the Women's Entrepreneurial Summit, and this is a really wonderful event that is put on here in Michiana. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today. This is the 8th annual one. Yes. Is that correct?
That is. It is.
Oh my God. And Cindy has just done amazing things with this organization and what she does and gives back. You guys have each been a part of this for a handful of years too, right?
Yes, we have.
Tell me a little bit more about your role, Janice.
Well, I actually met Cindy almost 3 years back, and I was invited to the Women's Summit. And as a beginning entrepreneur, one of the challenges that I had is I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
And after meeting with Cindy, with my business of Communicating Joy, all of a sudden I knew everybody.
Cindy is a great connector, right?
She is.
Right? But that's so much of what is part of, the entrepreneurial spirit is really all about networking.
Yes, it is.
It's connecting with others. And have you felt the same way?
Absolutely. Yeah, I am not from South Bend originally.
Okay.
And when I started my business out of my home, I felt very restricted, almost like I was in a prison. I didn't know anybody, and I wanted to get out in the community. I wanted to offer what I do to people locally and really make an impact locally, but I didn't know people locally. So Cindy had actually posted on Facebook that she was looking for help with getting an event together, and I was like, okay, let me show up.
I'm in. Cindy said that I'm in.
That's part of me, I guess, inner circle ever since.
I love that. Okay, so for those who haven't been a part of the summit before, I know you guys usually have about 100 people come. Is that right?
Yes.
100 women, I should say.
Yes.
I mean, this is all for women.
Yes.
And by women.
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
And I'll say it's for women, but men are not excluded.
Okay, that's
So,
good to know.
men have come up to Cindy and asked her, what can you do for me? And men are invited, men have spoken in the past. I think we may have a male speaker this year, if I'm not mistaken. And so men are included, but Cindy really wanted to focus her efforts on women because historically it's the women who are not getting the support with entrepreneurship.
Yes, exactly. And I know when I talked to her about it last year, she had some wonderful stats to share too. So if you haven't caught that, make sure you go back and look at last year's too. But for the event itself, we have ladies going to be coming in for the whole day. This is happening in just like a week or so. When is it happening?
November 18th.
Yes.
November 18th. Perfect. And it's an all-day thing. You guys have a lot of fun during the day.
Yes, we do.
And a lot of learning opportunities too.
Excellent learning opportunities.
Okay, let's talk about what it looks like day of.
Wow, the day of is really super exciting. We have registration. We have breakfast for our ladies who come in.
Yeah, so we're actually having breakfast catered this year by South Bend Social Catering.
Nice.
And
wonderful.
so it's breakfast from 9 to 10, and then the event starts at 10.
And that's all included with their ticket, right?
That's
Yes,
all
it
included,
is.
yes.
Okay, good to know.
Which are in fact $65 advance sales right now. We're not going to have any ticket sales on the day of.
Okay, that's good to know. So you want to make sure that you are getting your ticket now and ahead of time, right? Okay,
yes,
perfect.
yes. And the other cool thing is our lunch will be catered by, we have a chef's competition from local women chefs.
Okay.
And they will be bringing some delightful treats for us to taste for our lunch, and we will have the opportunity to vote on that specific chef.
Okay.
The cool thing about that is that these are also women entrepreneurs.
I love that.
And one of the things that definitely we both appreciate about Cindy is that those chefs that come in, the one that wins, we will continue visiting them and supporting them throughout the year. It's not just a one-time stop.
And going back to that network, right?
Yes.
And how do we utilize that?
Yes.
And let's talk about some of the presenting. I guess you guys have a
I presented last year. I'm not presenting this year.
Okay. Because there's a number of presenting folks that are going to be making presentations throughout the day, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. So, but we will have our main speaker, our keynote speaker. She's from Northwest Bank, which she actually banks at.
Nice.
Her name is Heather Lear. She's a regional vice president.
Amazing.
And she'll be our keynote speaker, as I've already said. I'm also one of these speakers.
Okay.
The cool thing about that is that not only did I get a chance to speak last year, but what Cindy does, she puts a poll out.
Okay.
And we present what we'd like to speak
I love
on,
that.
and then the whole community, they'll vote on which speakers they would like to hear. So we will have a variety of speakers there, panelists there, that our community collectively have voted on to hear from. So it's not just one person.
Great. So it really is dialing in to what you guys want and need. What are some of the examples of people who have presented and topics you guys have discussed in the past? What's one that maybe stood out to you?
Oh, well, Yikes. My speech stood out to me, I think, just because I was giving it. But last year I spoke about like health and stress and how stress can really impact our health and our day-to-day and ways to relieve it, because when we're more relaxed, less stressed, that we're actually able to be a lot more productive. But I also remember this year there's someone who's going to be speaking about AI, which I think is fantastic, because we can all learn from different ways to save time with our businesses. I know personally for my business, I could spend 20 hours going over test results, or I could plug some information into ChatGPT, see what it feeds back to me, and then I always verify.
Right,
but
absolutely.
it could save me anywhere from 15 hours or more. Sure. So I know that having those resources that people maybe are a little bit more afraid to try different things. We have Heather this year talking about banking, but we've had people in the banking industry previously talking to us about getting our finances in order for our businesses.
Sure,
having legal representation.
Especially because I know this is always like end of the year kind of thing, so people are going to start to think about, as an entrepreneur, what do I do with my tax situation? What does that look like? How do I prepare for next year? So that's a great topic.
Yeah.
Funding, and I think some of the other keynote things is there will be someone speaking about domestic violence for the community and mentoring. One of the challenges is that we as women, sometimes we don't know where to go, who to get help from, and that's going to be one of the biggest things that Cindy always talks about, how she helps mentor us to be more efficient.
Yeah. And Cindy's that connecting piece.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Like once you get connected, like you are amazing.
Yes.
I love that you guys are doing this. Tell us a little bit about your businesses each, if you would, for just a moment.
Okay. Well, my business is called Communicating Joy. I'm an artist. I paint canvas painting, portraits. I do face painting in the community. Quilting, one of my exhibits was just recently up at the library, and it's a unique quilt. It's not the quilt that everybody thinks about. And also I'm working on editing books that I'll be having out pretty soon.
Amazing.
So, yes.
Look at you. Entrepreneur. I love it. Liz, tell me a little bit more about your business.
All right. Vibrant Soul Coaching. I'm a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner and health and mental mastery coach. I run functional assessments that are non-diagnostic in nature, but they help my clients identify their most direct route to healing. So there's a lot of education. What do these mean and what can I do about it? Yeah. And then I coach my clients through making those lifestyle changes that really help them get past their symptoms and get onto the healing route. It's really fascinating and exciting.
I love it. And you guys have been a part of this for a couple of years. Tell us why somebody might want to participate in the Women's Entrepreneur Summit.
Definitely for networking. Sometimes we don't know where to go. We're doing now. You don't have to be by yourself. There's no reason why you have to be by yourself. But the networking, the mentoring, the connections that we have. Most importantly, as business owners, we always need somebody to support us. Okay, and outside of our family and friends.
Yeah.
And by being a part of this summit, you'll get an opportunity to meet more people that can help support your businesses.
I absolutely love it. And tickets are on sale right now.
Yes.
People can get their tickets. Do you know the website where they can get their tickets at?
It is at www.womenentrepreneurssummit.org.
Perfect.
And we also send out donations. We will, there are scholarships available as well.
Great. Oh, that's really good to know, too. I know you guys are all about supporting women in the
Yes.
community. So thank you guys so much. I hope this is another successful event.
Yes.
8 years going now is so exciting. And if you have that entrepreneurial spirit, I hope that you come on out and experience the summit.
And even if you're just curious and don't have the entrepreneurial spirit, you definitely want to come out.
Or even if you just want to meet new people and feel, like you're part of a community. That's, I think, what we offer more than anything. It's been the biggest life-changing experience for me, was just to feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself.
I love it. So important. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you very much.